um, has done what a lot of people said is a cry for help on TikTok. And people are really, really concerned about what is going on between her and her wife. Now, I'm going to show y'all the video that Raven put up that has everybody saying it is a cry for help. Okay. I'm going to show y'all the video. However, after that, TikTok pulled up some disturbing receipts about what is going on between Raven and her wife, her life, her whatever. What is going on between Raven and her wife? Y'all, let's get into this. Let's get into this. First of all, let's get into the videos about what Raven actually sent because this isn't let me give y'all the background if y'all new to this. I was going to go to sleep, but then I was like, this is so funny. We have to talk about this, okay? So Raven and her wife are trending because her wife, what's her wife's name? Miranda. I took notes because her wife, Miranda's jabs that she takes at her and the shade that she usually sends to Raven is getting more and more overt. But again, it's all hilarious to me because I remember very specifically, let me pull the video. I remember very specifically Raven saving a couple years ago when her fans first started pointing out the passive aggressive shots her wife would say to her. Okay, let's get into what Miranda is actually saving. I have some videos. Hold on. I'll interrupt when I feel like
with
it.
Miranda, my wife, to tell you to stop it in the comments and stop with the death threats. Stop it.
I hope to clear the air right now in letting you all know that I never have once said that I did not know who Raven was. I only ever said that I did not grow up watching That's So Raven. I did not watch her as a child. But since getting married and meeting her in 2015, I have seen the majority of her work. I love That's So Raven. I think she should have won all the Emmys. I think my wife is endlessly talented. I'm receiving so much hate for something that is really just a big spiral of internet misinformation.
And for all of the blue checks out there acting like trolls, sit down.
Thank you. Next.
That part.
Okay, so that is the video that Raven posted. And again, listen, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Because am I the only one that still has trouble taking Raven seriously? Like, she is sitting here trying to look hard. But at the end of the day, I just wasn't convinced. But you know what? I said that's not the point. The point is we actually pay attention to what's going on. Now, what video are they referring to? First of all, and I gotta be honest, who is sending Raven's wife death threats? Like, who's doing that? Who? Who? And when I thought about it, I'm like, I've never seen this trending. I haven't seen the thing. And if it is, what are you doing in the TikTok comments or Instagram comments, reading every comment that is said about your wife? But I found the original video via Freaky Marco of what they're actually talking about. This is the original video from 2 years ago. All right, turn your sound up because let's see, can we get in to this? Turn your sound up so you can hear this. This is the original video.
I am literally no, because I sometimes I look at these things and I'm just like, my gosh, like this show, it's called Tea Time with Raven and Miranda. The amount of times that people still ask what I'm doing sitting here is mind-boggling to me. It's like, I started this podcast, not Raven, me. Like, that's why I'm here. That I can just be the person who like puts water in cups. It's like.
Okay, so that was the wrong video. Hold on, let me find the other one. 1 second. We're gonna come back to that video. Is it this one? No.
Country has a sixth grade education. That is the average person, and the
reading capability,
and sixth grade reading capability, which means that the majority of people you are interacting with online, and that made me understand my comment section a lot better because I was like, I am literally, gosh, like this show, it's called Tea Time with Raven and Miranda. The amount of times that people still ask what I'm doing sitting here is mind-boggling to me. It's like, I started this podcast, not Raven, me. Like, that's why I'm here. Being told that I should just be the person who like puts water in cup, being told that I should just be the person who like puts water in cup, being told that I should just be the person who like puts water in cup. It's so shocking to me that this
Crystal
is
Light? Just playing.
not water.
Not water, just Crystal Light.
Why Crystal Light?
I don't know, I just thought about it.
That's so weird. You don't even drink Crystal Light.
You're right.
Okay, so let me just play the video really quick. So this is another clip I found of, and it's all gonna come together in a second, right? Listen, that thing where she was saying, no, it's not just Raven. This was my podcast. As if anybody was showing up for Miranda's podcast and not Raven. I'm not saying this woman is or is not talented. What I'm saying is you are with a childhood star, a Disney star, a millennial and Gen Z star. You really think that people were coming to listen to your podcast for you, not because Raven was the one talking, but it went on, right? It deteriorated to her basically calling their podcast listeners low IQ because she's mad that 90% of the listeners are there for Raven and her celebrity wife is the main draw. Okay. Now, where did it all come from? Okay. When they first got together, she made a point to say that she never knew who Raven was. Okay. She never knew who Raven was. I believe I took notes that she had never even heard of Raven before. She never even knew she was famous because she was into other things as a kid. And Raven, I believe, was being too clueless to understand that you are with somebody that literally resents your success. Okay. And instead, Raven was like, oh my God, I'm glad I found somebody that recognizes my celebrity. Okay. Now, this is the most appalling one that TikTok, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I just want to take y'all through these TikTok clips. Hold on.
I have learned by being
No, that's not it. 1 second.
What I heard was that the average person.
No, that's not it either. Hold on. That's not it. This is it. Okay. We'll go. 1 second. I know. It's late. I didn't expect to do this. Okay. We'll put it on this one. 1 second. This is gonna play. Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're the one who started the whole fucking thing about my period blood. So now you're going to start the handler
Let's
thing.
talk about the handler because people like to talk about it. People have been calling you a handler because you've made sure that I've taken care of my body. You've made sure that I'm smiling every day and that I'm happy. You made sure that I'm making better choices with my career that I wanted and didn't have the guts to do by myself, and I finally have someone to do it. You made sure that as a human, not as a celebrity, I'm taken care of. So for those of you that are using the word handler as a negative, I feel sorry for you because technically you too have a handler. That's your mama. You too have a handler. That's your teacher.
No, Raven. People that are, how old is Raven now? 35? No, your mama's not doing all, and your mama loves you, I would assume, or at least you, if she don't, you know her craziness, right? There is nothing good in having a handler at this grown age. Even the way she's like, if you have a teacher that's a handler, your teacher is not teaching you all this, Raven. I really honestly feel, I'm gonna let y'all hear this the end in a second. I feel like Raven is a child star. And again, I used to hear rumors about her and her wife's relationship. And I never paid it any mind until she has Raven on Al Gore's internet talking about stop the death. Miranda, get out the comment section. But let's keep going because Raven, you too, I'm about to tell you, you too have a handler. And everybody that's over the age of 25 is like, what are you talking about? We's are free now. Hold on.
Too have a handler. That's your mama. You too have a handler. That's your teacher. Everybody has someone that you lean on in order to make your life a little bit easier. So for those of you calling her a handler in the negative way, go sit down. For those of you who are understanding how that can actually be a good thing, thank you. You're welcome. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now in this body, in this way. So go sit the fuck down.
You're my handler.
I'm trying. You
I'm
don't
so
like it. You're a
happy-
Leo, so
I'm
it's
so
hard for
happy
you.
that we chose each other to be each other's handlers.
See, we're handlers.
Handlers.
Again, does it not see? Again, I wasn't on it and I wasn't paying attention, but now that I watch it, does it not look like this woman has, I don't know, her intent? It's weird. It's weird the way that Raven lives in a world that she thinks it's normal to be a handler. It's weird that, like, people are like, Raven, do you not see what this woman is doing? Okay. Again, this is the response when the whole internet, or at least Ravens fans, were asking, how come you're not allowed to go, no longer allowed to go anywhere, do an interview, or make an appearance anywhere, or do an interview without that wife, Miranda, not only being there with her, but interjecting. And again, this just goes to show when somebody is drawn to your light, but jealous of your light, I believe they will start to break you down, whether you are involved with a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. It's a personality type. I think Raven's been so sheltered, or maybe she's been so screwed over by the people she loves, or the people that were supposed to protect her, that she doesn't even realize that at this stage, it is weird. It's weird. It's weird. Now,